On the front of my garden for a while and name all the plants, but I always get nervous that I'm going to forget. But we'll try it this morning because it's so beautiful and there are so many bees out. It's just so nice. Okay, so here's canna. This is vetch. Back there we have my first one that I'm forgetting, a hibiscus. It's perennial. All of these things are perennial. Then lots of poppies. And there are a bunch of bees on the poppies this morning. There were a bunch earlier before I got my camera. There's still some. And they're covered in this gray pollen. And down here we have some oregano, heartleaf skullcap, the furry, fuzzy stuff. It's really nice, and if you touch it, it has an oily feel to it. And it's about the only plant in my garden that doesn't give me contact dermatitis. There's some more oregano down here. And rosemary. It's hard for me to see through the camera too. And wild lettuce. Sunflower. Lots of raspberries. Tons of raspberries. Gonna have a big harvest this year. And the cactus is it's the thornless kind, the kind you make jelly with. I'll come back to that. And there's more oregano. And this is elderberry, and looks like we're gonna actually get some blooms from it this year. I'm very excited about that. Not enough to make elderberry champagne, but it should be good for berries. Here's spearmint, and I have that all over the property. It's very helpful for many things. Not sure what these are. Bulbs, but I'm not sure what I planted there. I don't think I planted those bulbs there, but sometimes I plant things and Richard doesn't know that I planted things, so he'll move soil around and the bulbs get moved. Here are a lot of unripe berries. We're gonna have so many, and I wonder what people will think or do as they walk by and see these ripe berries here. These are raspberries, and there's some more rosemary, and this is some Mexican petunia, yeah. I think I'm missing a middle name there. This is Horribilia. It is edible. Everything I've shown you so far is edible. Not the whole plant, so look it up. This is dewberry, and it's pretty prolific. Before you put it on your property, make sure you want it there. This is desert willow, yeah. This is about the 4th year we've had this in our yard. There's some garlic back here. Some wood sorrel with the little yellow flowers about to open up this morning. Some more vetch. Some more poppies. More raspberries. I need to find out what this one is. It has this red juncture. I'm not absolutely sure what it is. I really need to know because it's also pretty prolific. I've been pulling it out. More heartleaf skullcap. There's my comfrey. I hardly have any of it anymore because I've given so much away over the years. Not that I'm complaining about it, just need to grow it up some. Actually got a few from a friend last year, and they've been small, so not sure. Some more rosemary, more wild lettuce, more poppies, more bees. Good morning. Turk's cap is just starting. Looks good. Excited about that. I hope it gets berries this year. It has a real sweet berry, and you can eat the flower too. It tastes kind of like honeysuckle. And the irises still have some irises blooming. Some irises back there. Oh, here's some irises. Here, got a couple onions. Some irises. More vetch. More bees. More poppies. More canna. More lilies. And back there, I don't know if you can see it, is echinacea that I planted last year, and it didn't really do anything, and I didn't know that much about echinacea last year, at least not about growing it. And it all came back this year, so I'm very excited to get some flowers out of it this year. And we still have some kale back here, kind of dark right now, you can't see it maybe. Some more mint, spearmint, canna. And here's some vetch going to seed. We have some onions. We plant onions everywhere. More wild lettuce. A lot of repeats, and I would always repeat everything in a garden. Why not? Grow enough for yourself and everything else. Garlic back there going to seed. Beautiful. More poppies that are like almost shoulder high for me where I'm standing in the street. Irises. Isn't this a pretty picture? I love this garden so much. It just gets better every year. I guess you can tell these are just poppies, lots of poppies and canna. And over here in the corner, we're going to have a lot of sunflowers. I think that's going to be really great. You can see the lamb's quarter back there. And I really like this bed that I made over here. I'll do that in a different video. This one's getting long already. I'm going to switch quickly. I'll pause just to take it across the driveway. So now on the other side of the driveway, you can see the sage is just starting to get some flowers. I hope it does well this year. It's beautiful. This should be covered in purple flowers soon, but I don't see a whole lot of buds. It's been a very weird winter and a strange spring. We have some new trees back here. Here's another sage, different kind. And back here we have the goji berries. They're the tall ones above the Texas sage, and they'll be great this year. This is their 4th or 5th year, so I expect to get a big harvest. And we got a little pomegranate up over there, and our largest, best pomegranate right here. Lots of buds on it. Pretty excited about that. Some more lamb's quarter, canna, wild lettuce. Lamb's quarter, I love it. Lots of big sunflowers. Right here in the corner should be pretty. And you see back here, behind the sunflowers, we have our 4 o'clocks just beginning to start growing here. And they'll mostly fill in. I think we have some here too. These are 4 o'clocks, and they smell so pretty. And these are like 3 or 4 different colors of pink. I'm pretty lucky here. And then going over to the neighbor's yard, and we're not going to fault the neighbors because they just bought the place, and they put up this cute little fence though around their driveway. So that's our yard, and then all the other yards around it have pretty much nothing. It's just ours, and it's like a park. And that was just the front that I showed you. I've been wanting to. Oh, this is a good herb. This is a horse herb. And it's medicinal, and it'll grow very, very tall before it produces seeds. Oh, I'm getting a warning. 10 minutes.